going on, dudes and dudettes? A lot of news coming up. Hopefully you're ready. Try to get this down a lot quicker than the video I did yesterday. So let's go. Woo!
Calls hang by a thread. I never could forget what you said. Too late, don't wanna be saved. These are the choices that we gotta make. Truth is, the world's gonna spin with or without you again and again. If I ever escape, I'm gonna love and give it a name.
Orale pues. Okay, so yes, both Yakili Ross and Godfrey, both defensive backs for USC, are going to be transferring out. Apparently, Keely Ross got into a pushing match or an argument while at practice once he found out he wasn't going to be the starter. And you know how that goes. So, of course, he just wants more playing time just to be able to get to the next level, most likely. Don't know much on Godfrey, but good luck to them. Hopefully, bright future for them. Fight on. And also news about Bubba Bolden, the safety who got the starting job over Yakili Ross for USC. He isn't going to be playing tomorrow against UNLV. He was going to start, but for some reason it's either personal news or we're not getting much news because Clay Helton, the coach, hasn't said officially what it was the past day and a half, so it's kind of interesting. Hopefully it's nothing too serious and he could be back week 2, week 3 when we really need him. And then also we have the Chargers naming their first round pick Derwin James as their starter at free safety or strong safety. Don't know which one at the moment. That's awesome. Just shows how good of a talent he was. I don't know why he slipped 17 spots, but definitely glad to have him on my team. And then we also have the Jets naming Sam Darnold, the rookie quarterback out of USC, number 3 overall pick, as their starter for week 1, which is cool. I'm sure that's why they traded Teddy Bridgewater away to the Saints and only have Luke McCown still there. So, or Josh McCown, whichever McCown it is, but it's awesome. Congrats to him. Hopefully he doesn't get beat up too much in his first year. And yeah, let's see what him and Leonard Williams, the ex-defensive end for USC, can do. And let's keep the show rolling. So the Chargers somehow got that victory against San Francisco. I believe San Francisco scored with like a minute left, and the Chargers had a good kick return back, and they were able to get the game-winning field goal from Roberto Aguayo, who has been struggling a lot in his first few years in the NFL, but luckily he was able to get that, and now it's pretty much a competition to see who's going to make the cut. They are going to make cuts pretty soon. I believe they have to do it by September 1st, so within the next today and tomorrow they have to cut it down to 53 guys and then have 10 more guys on their practice squad. So we'll see who, gets the nip tuck, as they say, and hopefully it's not a lot of the good guys that I'm hoping that are still on the team. And then also Toa Lobadan for USC, the center. He was day-to-day a few days ago, and from what we heard from Coach Helton, doesn't seem like he's going to be able to play, but 2 guys in Brett Nielsen and Justin Dietich, the 2 centers that USC already has that are both young. One's a redshirt freshman, so he's already been there. This is his second year, and Brett Nielsen is the freshman coming in. They're both really good players, so it'll be awesome to get them some playing time. And with the new rule that as long as you play only 4 games a year, then you're still able to redshirt and save a year basically of playing time, so that could help them out a lot too. And then also Greg Johnson, the redshirt freshman. He didn't play at all last year because of an injury, but he did win the starting job over Isaiah Langley, who is a senior this year, which got, kind of interesting. But Greg Johnson, I believe, was a lot better player than Langley is, and hopefully it turns out for the better. So we'll see how that turns out. And then also we have Chimezie Metu finally signing his rookie deal for the Spurs. So I don't know why it took so long, but congrats to him. Hopefully they give him some more playing time instead of being in the G League. And then Elijah Weaver, he's one of the players for USC basketball. He is having surgery. I know it says on there his right ankle, but I believe they changed it. It is actually his left ankle that he's having surgery on. Hopefully he will be available for the season. And yes, let's keep the show rolling.
Do I lose myself? You let me go.
more USC basketball news. D'Anthony Melton was traded along with Ryan Anderson to the Phoenix Suns. Don't know why Houston already gave up on him. He seemed like a promising player for Houston. At least Melton was. I know they only moved Ryan Anderson because of his contract. And of course, Phoenix was going to take it just so they could have somewhat of a team going into next year. And they're even saying that Melton might even start for them at point guard, which is even a crazier idea. So I don't think that's going to happen, but we'll see. And then the Chargers did sign the defensive tackle Marcus Haddison before the game last night. Don't know if he is going to make the final 53-man roster, because usually guys signed this late don't really make it, but see how it goes. Don't know how he did. There's a lot of other guys that have been there for a bit that did pretty good. And then they're trying to see if this is the year to prove that the Chargers are a really good team, and this would be the year to make it or break it. I don't know. I think you're still not that great at the running back position as of yet, especially the offensive line still has some inconsistencies with injuries and just your aging quarterback as well. Receivers are nice. Defense is coming along. Still need another linebacker or two, another corner, and you should be fine, but that's what the draft is for. That's what free agency is for. And a lot of times the Chargers owners and general managers don't want to spend that extra money it is to get that talent or to put in the work to get those guys, but they do have a lot of young guys that they could probably use this year, especially at a lot of those positions, and we'll just see how this goes. And they did a report of why Grayson Allen can exceed expectations for this year. It's kind of obvious since he's not a top 10, top 15 pick, like a lottery pick, so the pressure is kind of off on him, and especially going to a team like that in Utah where you're not going to have to be the star or score 20 points a game average that. He could just come in off the bench, play, stingy defense like he's going to make everybody want to beat him up like usual while he's at Duke, and then, hit open threes, make some athletic plays at the basket. It's a perfect situation for him. I'm really looking forward to seeing how he does, and especially how that team does now that the West is completely loaded. And then there was another report asking if this is the year 3 for Clay Helton in his year 3, that if he doesn't make it to a playoff, then should he be considered to be fired, which is pretty crazy because even at the interim, he did win the bowl game. And then the year after that, he went to the Rose Bowl and they won. Then they won the Pac-12 title as well the following year, even though they did get beat up by Ohio State. But then, this year it is a possibility since they are at 15. There's no high expectations for him. And this is a very younger, faster team, especially on defense. I think that's where USC's strong suit is going to be. And their offense is just going to be based on how calm, cool, and collected JT Daniels, the freshman quarterback, is going to be. I think he is just because he's familiar with at least one receiver, the guy that he played with last year, in Amon-Ra St. Brown. And you have a lot of great running backs as well there too. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see how especially the defense handles the UNLV offense with Armani Rogers and the very good running back as well. They both, I think, together reached over 2,000 yards rushing last year, which is pretty crazy. So definitely going to be tuned into that tomorrow. We'll see how this goes. Hopefully it's a positive game for USC. It could be, the second coming of Vince Young, especially since Armani Rogers is from LA and, he actually liked Texas instead of USC, especially in that championship game. So I'm sure he's going to want to put a hurting on us, and hopefully he does not and he has an off day. But thank you for watching, people. Like and subscribe, comment down below. Let me know what y'all think, and have a great rest of your day.